Hi Aquarius, thank you for joining me back here in NORAD Tarot. So happy to be here in the moment with you and be able to read your cards for the monthly general March reading 2017. I want to thank you guys for all your views, thumbs up, thumbs down, shares, supports, likes, all of the above. You guys really gave me the motivation to keep doing this, and I want to thank you for your support. In March here, we're going to be introducing some oracle cards to capstone the reading for a little added direction. This is the Enchanted Map Oracle card deck by Colette Baron Reed. These are a beautiful set of cards to give a little bit of added direction with what tarot is wanting to present. So towards the end of the reading, in about 15 minutes time, we're going to be pulling one of those oracle cards to capstone the reading, like I say. So I hope this reading finds you all in good health, abundance, and comfort. I love well-wishing you guys. It's my favorite part of the show, so to speak. We're asking tarot right now, what are the messages for Aquarius and people under the influence of Aquarius for March 2017? Tarot, what are the messages for Aquarius and people under the influence of Aquarius for March 2017? Okay, here we go. We're going to continue on with the 7-card chakra house spread for many of you. Well, for all of you. It's just been resonating very well. I've been receiving good feedback on it, so we're going to use that again and just apply the messages for the entire month. So it seems to be the course of action that Spirit wants to take through tarot. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have 2 of Wands straight up. So that's a pretty good card to have in your overall energy, Aquarius. This shows with the sun kind of moving out of your sign right now here that you're kind of at a point where you're taking your talents now. I'm going to bring this closer to the camera so you can see it better. You're taking your talents now and you're applying them in the direction that you find is most important. I have a feeling many of you might have had a lot of things that you were working on, and now you're kind of prioritizing which ones are the most meaningful to you. Or there could be certain relationships where now some have fallen by the wayside and other ones are building a little bit more of a stronger foundation, and you're pointing in that direction. So again, on the topic of manifestation, you hear every reader, every topic, everything going on. When it comes to getting the things you want and making the things in life that you want happen, it shows here you're going to be in a good position to do so. But yeah, it's kind of like it's just starting out. Some of you might be waiting on a few final things to give you the convictions to go forward, but it shows here that you have done the proper work in assessing for yourself what's important to you. We'll leave the 2 of Wands off to the side there up against the tourmaline and sort of relate back to it and see what's going on with it throughout the Oh my goodness, you've got the Emperor in a grounding position card. This is a heavy-duty energy to have in grounding and a very good energy to have. Okay, I feel a lot of you really came into your own through February, and you're carrying forward a lot of momentum into March in regards to being the solid rock at places like work or social clubs or things like that. People have respect for you now, Aquarius. If they didn't before, they're going to start seeing a side of you that's going to be waking people up around you, which is really nice. I like the Emperor here in the grounding position. It shows that you've got the realization, the right attitude, the right stuff, I think is what they say. You got the right stuff right now to be creating the things around you that you want. See the little fire wand that he's got here in his hand? This is kind of like that manifesting tool. This is the magic tool. So this guy in the 2 of Wands is trying to draw that other staff over here on the side towards him, right? And this Emperor is saying you have almost like magical levels of power and influence right now. This is a very positive card in your grounding position. So this means a lot of you are in good health. You guys are carrying physical attributes forward. You're using actual physical strength to accomplish tasks. You're actually engaging, and you're very in a place of authenticity in what you're doing. So Emperor is good to see there. That's in the physical daily grind position, root chakra. As we get up into creativity here, we have 2 of Pentacles. So wow, with the Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles. So this is acquiring balance and prioritizing again. A lot of you may realize that these certain projects that weren't going to be as maybe profitable or fulfilling as you once thought they were, and then you've shifted energies into something new, and then you've kind of had them both on the go. I see in March is going to be kind of like you might be like, stop not investing in certain things and refocusing efforts, even monetarily wise, money wise, into new endeavors versus, and some things are going to go on to the back burner. And they may just be abolished entirely in what you're doing. So this Two of Pentacles, these are your creative endeavors. These are the things that you want to do for personal fulfillment and even for profit. These are the goals you set. This is the direction you've chosen for your life. I feel a lot of Aquarius in this January and February that's just passed have really established where they want their life to take them, and the energies around you have been great for months now, Aquarius, to continue to do that. So in the center of creativity, again, we've got priority and reinvesting into projects. So that's good. I like it. Okay. Oh, now we got the Sun and gut instinct. You guys know that everything is going to be all right. Everything is going to be all right. This is the Sun card. This is number 19 major. This is the card of solid foundation, and this is the card of permanence. This is the card of don't worry, be happy. This card here is a strong energy of nothing around you being able to affect you or get you off your game. So the gut instinct here is be certain, know that you're okay, and know that nothing's going to come along that you can't handle. Nobody's going to put anything in your path, not even source, it seems. It's going to be nothing that you can't handle. So I like that in the Sun and the gut instinct. This is some really positive cards, Aquarius. I like where we're going with this. And boom, we got Three of Pentacles up in the heart chakra area. So a lot of you are pouring your heart into your work. You're showing others how far you've come in your endeavors and your projects and your creative disciplines. This is really good. You're gaining respect now from bosses, from outside interest, from people that have taken note of what you're doing and how well you're doing it. The fact that you've poured your heart into your work is now going to be rewarded. So that's really good. I'm hoping that for a lot of you, your work and your personal projects are overlapping. But if they're not, let's make sure that they're balanced. So that's really good. It's like you've got enough heart for everybody. You got the heart of a Leo, of a lion here. This is Lionheart type stuff that we were seeing here out of Aquarius. Keep the good times rolling, you guys. Keep on this roll. Ace of Swords and personal truth. All right, let's make sure that people around you are being honest with you and that you're being honest with the people around you. This is a risk of karmic injustice, small karmic injustice that could be, and confusion that could be coming from interpersonal things. So, I think here that it's very important for you to make sure whatever it is you're doing and whoever it is that you're dealing with, that there is that essence of clarity there, that you're making sure that you're not like getting into situations that you're being manipulated or that you are manipulating others. There's a fine balance there, almost like a fine line. This is coming more through spoken word and what you're hearing and what other people are saying. I think you had this a little bit earlier. There might be risk of people around you that are maybe a little bit jealous of how well you're doing. They may be a little bit envious of the things that you've been able to do. So make sure you're clear and know who those people are so that you can, if anyone's got a score to settle with you, so to speak, you're dealing with it. And you're normally pretty good at that, Aquarius. Even though this is reversed, this is an air sign card. And this could be speaking back to like you fully being true to yourself as to which projects it is that you want to have at the forefront versus the ones you're putting on the back burner. All right. Okay, now we got Judgment card reversed in. So some of you are seeking answers, I think. Some of you are doing so well in life and in the current state of time that you're almost wondering if things are too good to be true, if you've been gifted through spirit, or if you're extremely lucky, or why is this all seeming to fall into place so well for you, right? This is the question of like, am I going to be held accountable for being such an awesome person? Like, is this based on my karma? Is this based on past lives? Is this based on future lives? What's going on here? And what I have to say to this judgment card here is that we are in the age of Aquarius. The sun has just passed through your sign. Don't worry too much about things that you might be freaked out about on a more subtle scale, like things that you think about when you go to sleep, right? That might not be very tangible, your hopes, your beliefs, your dreams, things of that nature. Don't worry too much about them. Don't feel like, you have to answer like at this point in time. Source is really just saying enjoy your blessings, enjoy what you've created and the hard work that you've put in, and don't worry too much here. There's a risk of you being overly concerned about things of a spiritual nature. And we'll see if it comes up as we move through 2017 again. But for now, I'm not too worried about it. It's just showing here, make sure that, if you are feeling a little bit lonely at times, or for some of you, if you're feeling like you're moving faster than the speed of light and everybody's, all these slack-jawed imbeciles around you are just kind of stuck or spinning their wheels, that, you take time in fairness. Okay? All right. Now let's look at what energy is coming down for you. 7 of Pentacles. Okay. For some of you, it might be time to take a rest. It might be time for you to, like I say, wrap these older projects up, these projects that aren't serving you anymore, put them to bed, and rest and gather your strength and your resources so that the project that does come to the forefront, you can move forward with it and bring the greatest reward and the greatest fulfillment from it. I really like this card for you, showing that source energy is going to continue to give you bounty and plentifulness through the month of March. You're just maybe having to slow down a little bit to receive it. That's all that's really saying. I feel like we blasted through this reading because the cards have been so positive. I haven't had to preach or warn or be overly concerned, so that's really good. That Two of Wands sitting over there in the overall energy, I really like that for you right now. If things do change, it shows your adaptability to be able to keep up with it. I think this month you're going to see a lot of good things. Love that Emperor in that grounding position as well. Just shuffling up the Oracle cards here for a little bit added direction. Where's the jumper that we're looking for? All right. Okay, so the fact we blasted through is coming through. These cards are new to me, so I'm going to have to look at my book to see what this is all about. But you guys have drawn number 45, Sad Embrace. So you can see here we've got like a little bit of this fairy or pixie type individual that's kind of got his head in his knees. It's almost reminiscent of like a Nine of Swords or something to me. His like one wing looks like it's almost broken, but it's a clear starry night out. So let's see what the book has to say about number 45, Sad Embrace. This could go back to some of that loneliness I mentioned here in this Judgment card. Like these colors are kind of carrying over into the two cards, but this one here is the clarity. So some of you might be not feeling a little bit removed from, didn't see too many cups, too many things in regards to emotion in this reading. So we'll see if this Sad Embrace card is the balance here. Number 45, Sad Embrace, and I quote, "Loss is a part of life. Let go and allow time to heal you." Okay. You may be entering into a period where loss is a theme. Perhaps you're having to let go of a long-cherished dream. So take heart, for this ending may have been for your highest good. A better and more powerful dream will be realized in your life if you can accept a loss. Relationships based on faulty foundations are meant to end at this time. Disappointment is a form of perception. If your expectations weren't met, a sense of loss arises, along with sadness and grief. Express these emotions. Tears are like healing rain that can restore life to a parched inner landscape. Growth is always assured. Whatever the loss, however great it is, let go and experience your feelings so that you may see what beauty lies ahead. Okay, so this is speaking to like ending relationships and lost relationships, right? or giving up on a dream. So this here in the creative center, some of you, this might have been a real struggle with these deuces here, the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Wands, saying, okay, we've had to like give up on this certain, and I was seeing projects for this, but this might be people as well. We didn't get many court cards here, but this could be relationships. Like we've got Pentacles and Wands all over the place here, and you know, just one sword but no cups. So Aquarius, typically you guys are at fault sometimes of not being as emotional as it needs to be. You tend to be more analytical, more creative based, more physically centered than you are emotional, just by the nature of your sign. So sometimes when things occur, and if this is a message to prepare you for you coming into a time where you're needing to embrace emotions or deal with loss of a relationship or a partnership, this is a strong message for you to let go appropriately, to maybe put projects on the back burner, even as we saw in that outcome of Seven of Pentacles, in order to reflect on your emotions and the people in your life that you may have been ignoring, or you may have estranged yourself from. And that's the feeling I've got. So a bit of a sad overtone at the end with the oracle card reading, but we don't have to be sad. This is sad embrace. So let's do our best to maintain emotional balance while we're moving forward with all this positive energy. If something comes along to bring you down, or if this Judgment card in the pineal area is a forewarning of a loss that might be coming here, let's be prepared to slow down and accept it and to release our emotions appropriately. Okay, Aquarius, I hope it's nothing too serious. I know it's nothing that you won't be able to handle. We'll check in with it, like on the weekly readings. We'll see what they have to say about the day-to-day type stuff. Maybe more of that will arise. I'm hoping to publish those around the same time as these come out for the first week in March, and the weeklies look at more of the ticky-tacky daily grind kind of stuff. So maybe more will be revealed there. So check those out when they do come out. Love you lots, Aquarius. We'll see you soon.